Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see, I went to the woods and I traveled and I found Chris goofing off, and he's back. He tried to hide, but he can't. Big shout out to my engineer Mike. Mike, you did a great job, and I thought it was so neat to get somebody on the live with me that can jibber jabber as much as I can. But you did a good job. Thank you very much. And Chris is up north of where he lives. He's in his trailer, and he went on his boat. Go look. I watched your video, by the way. That's pretty cool. Uh, but he's living it while they're doing the work. Anyway, what I was going to do is kind of recap of what went on. Um, I wasn't surprised about anything really. He tried to break it down the best he could. Here's what I want to say to everybody. I've had a lot of people. Does this mean we're not doing anything until December or next month, next year, or what? Wait, none of that was said. Remember this: for 5 years, through his people and him, they would give dates, and most founders are like, okay, the 7th at 12 a.m. Boom, it didn't happen. Oh my God, what happened? Well, I thought we were getting that didn't work. Okay, and this company is gigantic, and there's a lot of moving parts. So he decided I'm not going to say anything, but let me give you an example of how cool that is. Do you remember when this version of OKNet came out 3 months ago? I think it's been now. We were blown away. We were blown away. It came out at like 12:01. Me and Chris saw it really for the first time in the morning when we were getting ready to do, um, I think it was 360, by the way. And I remember Chris was nervous, and I'm not kidding you. When I watched him, I'm thinking, he reminds me of a father in a waiting room waiting for the baby to be born. He goes, "Is this going to be ugly? Is this going to be an ugly kid? Is it going to look like a squid?" Anyway, and the cool thing about it was, as 360 got going, everything that we're looking for was really nice. We're starting to get feedback as we were going. Oh my God, people from Papua New Guinea or Africa or India, they're getting in. And then we're hearing, well, they're using a lot less bandwidth or, you know, megabytes. And I'm like, holy cow, this is big. This is big. And we knew it was coming, but it wasn't a build up and a date. Just one day it was there. And I'm going to tell you, things coming out in Onpassive will just be there. And you know what? That's better. But don't try to look. None of us have a crystal ball. Okay, let's not try to pretend. Oh, it's gonna be in an hour and a half. Oh my God, it's not coming until 2027. This this thing is moving quickly. Okay, as quickly as it can. And I'm gonna go over some of the notes of yesterday. I picked out the high points because there's a lot of talk there, but stuff I wanted to talk to you about recap. Um, as soon as he came on, he said, I just want to keep people in the loop. Now let's remember, some stuff you can't actually, he's not going to come out and say A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You just don't do that. In fact, what he's telling us, no CEO in any company would even give an explanation at all. They wouldn't. But there's no CEO in any company that is Mr. Mufareh, flat out. And I've worked for Fortune 500 companies. I don't care what people say. And, oh, no, I would have, no, bull. Nobody would do that. Nobody would say if we can't get the money to the founders, we're not going to receive any money ourselves. No one would say that. No one. So for me, I wouldn't do it. I'd be bringing money in. I'd be selling OKNX right now. I'm not saying I wouldn't put digits in your back office where you could be accumulating, but he knows we can't withdraw it yet, so he's not even bringing it in. It's amazing. I I don't know anybody who would do it. Anyway, he said Happy 4th of July to everybody here in the U.S. And then he messed around with why are we, who did we break away from? Of course, it was Britain. He said the more we grow, the more we don't know. And every day is a good lesson. And he goes, every day is a good lesson. He said, founders have given me the environment. He said, founders have taught me how to do certain things. Maybe not vision, but how things got to go. Because, listen, he's looking after a lot of little chicks, okay? He's the mother of many, many people. And everybody's on his back. Everybody. And listen, he wanted to do that. That's not what the problem is. But there's a lot involved. It's never click, this is done, click, this is done. It's not reality. He said he's learned a lot. Everybody mistakes were made. Listen, I wouldn't even know how to start building a regular company. I mean, I could figure it out. You get the people, but I mean, a regular company would be a lot of work. But Onpassive, 200 countries, 100 partners, I mean, 1 million partners, and then to be able to share the wealth or share the income. I mean, it's a lot involved, a lot. Because you think, in your mind, you think, well, this is just the correct way to be. It should be simple. This is the way the country, this is the way companies should be. This should be a piece of cake. Well, just because it should be that way doesn't mean it is. Everybody's got their hand out. Everybody wants to get their piece of this little pie, even if they had nothing to do with it. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty bad that you have to hire lawyers to do a good thing. Think about that for a minute. Hold on. Let me stack up with some lawyers so I can bless the world to 1 million other people. It's bizarre. I get it, but that's reality. That's the way it is. Want to learn more to better your lifestyle? Do not completely rely on any business. You still have to do your own work to be independent. When he said that, I'm going to tell you what went through my mind, for me personally, and maybe for you, all of you, or whoever's watching. We are building our independence during the journey. I'm learning more about other people. I'm learning about how I would like to bless other people. Really. If we would have just got in, clicked the button, boom, 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 we're starting to make all this money, it probably would have been a disaster for some of us. But now we know. We've done the Oblast. We talked about it. We met people. We met people that are doing so much now with nothing. And I'm learning every day. I don't want to talk for everybody else, but I hear people saying the same thing. I've learned so much about myself. If you can't grow yourself and really know who you are, and Chris said it, listen, you gotta, I hate this, I don't hate to say it, this is fact. You gotta be really comfortable with you. You know who you are, you're happy with who you are, you're improving yourself, and then you have an income coming in that is supernatural, okay? Maybe something you've only dreamt of. But if that came in the wrong mindset and all that, you don't have your foundation ready, it could be just devastating. So I think we're being prepared on how to handle a free life, a free, independent life. I'm going to tell you what many times I've done this with Dawn years ago. We would go up to Morristown, very rich place. And there's $1 million homes, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. Gates, beautiful. I mean, you look from the outside and go, oh, who the freak owns this? And while you're going, there's no life. There's a building, beautiful, beautiful driveway, a couple of birds in the trees. But even if you sit and look at it, you never see life. Because the person that had that built and had the money to own it can't live. If he stopped doing surgery, he's going to lose that house and downgrade. What good is it to have the finances if you can't live? Some people have money and no freedom. Some people have freedom and no money. And I know what freedom with no money is. You're trapped. What can you do? But to have both and to have an income that's 24/7, with your effort can grow and grow and grow and grow. And I mean, a little effort. It blows me away. And that's what, when people, people are saying, oh, it's so neat how so many people stay strong and Onpassive. What is the alternative? Where are we going? Where the freak are we going? Nowhere. I've seen people try to go. Remember last year, 3 or 4 of these little shiny objects came up and they were bright and they're cool. I can't find them. I can't even find them online. But I've been around this block. I know those things. I have people call me. They love to have myself like a dad. They love it. Bring people in. Yep, we can make a few bucks. But to give up all this for a little flash in the pan, or somebody put some coins in my cup, I don't think so. Because this is pure freedom. This can be where, what we brought it up last night in trivia. We could sit there, the day will come where you sit there and you go, they got a big festival somewhere where one of the founders lived. When? 2 weeks this Saturday. I'm going. That's freedom, man. Where you go, yeah, I'll be there. Get a plane ticket, get whatever you got to get. It's just, that's pure freedom. That's what Onpassive wants to offer us. But if you have the mindset right now of, oh, I don't know how to do that. I can't, I don't, I'm not. If you use that in the beginning of any sentence, you need to work on you. You don't have the mindset to be free. You're in a cage. And you'll be in a cage whether you're a millionaire or a freaking hundredaire like me. I'm not even a hundredaire. Dollar-aire. I'm a dollar-aire. I'm a multi-dollar-aire, by the way, in case you want to know. No, but the point is you can't live that system or that level unless this is right and this is right. It's fact. It's absolutely fact. How many people you heard won the lottery and they come in like Huckleberry Hound? They get the big check, and a few years later, they're broken. Man, I wish that never happened to me. That sucked. People stole from them. They thought money was happiness. Listen, I want to find out, okay? Money can't buy happiness, but I know it can help me in my sadness, right? So, no, but I mean, how do you get good at that? You have to be ready now. We have to prepare now. And as I said, prepare now. Let us do the crap. We're doing all the dirty work. You guys just think about what you're doing, improve yourself, and never get comfortable. Never get comfortable in life where, well, I'm not doing that. That makes me feel, I get scared, or this makes me nervous, or that makes me nervous. Do it. The more you do that, the more you become you. I'm telling you, you should be able, if you could look back a year and say, wow, I've come a long way. That's a great job. That's all you could ask for. And if you really look in and see where you've been and how you feel about stuff and being able to do it. So bringing in money while you sleep will make you wide awake. That's for sure. And we're all going that way. But get yourself right so you can enjoy it. Be strong, learn things, learn from other people. Surround yourself with people that make you think. Surround yourself with people that you have to work at staying with them. It's a good thing. Your goals as individuals. You have to have goals. I had goals when I got in business. When I was 18 years old, I joined a company. Once I realized how you can make money, what the pay structure was, I put goals up. I want to be supervisor by the time I'm 25 years old. Now, of course, during my goal, there's a lot of people having a goal telling me you can't do it, but that just made me want to do it more. And I was supervisor at 24. I wanted to be department head at 30. That one I was a little slow. I got right at 30. I didn't do it ahead of time. And the rest is history. I didn't talk to other people about it. I told myself, this is what you got to do. Anyway, and everybody can do it. It's not special for me. Everybody can do it. Onpassive's intentions are pure, but we need to know what you want. You need to know how to use Onpassive to get you where you want to get. I had said before, you can let it grow organic, but why? Why? I mean, it just seems crazy. Go for it. Kick this thing in gear. We have accomplished quite a bit of independence as a complete business. This is what he said. This is what he's telling us. Onpassive technology and what we know is not average. Hi, buddy. Here's what he said. We need the traffic to keep the success going in an online business to keep the money flowing. You need traffic going to keep the money flowing. Okay? Everybody knows that. Everybody in the industry, I don't care if it's selling paper clips, you've got to have traffic for that to happen. Onpassive has been working on this aspect to keep that traffic flowing, and we must own the traffic field. Drop the freaking mic. I don't know what that means, but they're doing very high-tech stuff to be able to say, I want boom, boom, boom traffic, and I want it to go here. And by the way, Ash isn't talking about Ash marketing. He's talking about the marketing for every founder in Onpassive. That's massive. That's massive. And he even said, I know other people are thinking, well, they're all doing that. He's saying, no, we're working on technology that maybe nobody has. And that's powerful. And we all get to be part of it. It's crazy. We need the traffic to keep the success going on an online business, to keep the money flowing. That's powerful. Onpassive has been working on this aspect to keep the traffic flowing, and we must own the field. Crazy. Data is the new commodity of the century. Data is money. I've said this a long, long time ago to a few people. If you have data, you got money. Prime example, what does Facebook sell? How does Facebook make money? You pay every month? No, some people do, but that's not where the money's at. How are they making money? Because of the traffic, which is us, because of the amount of people that are in Facebook, they say 2 billion. Let's even say it's 1 billion. What do all of us have in common that are in Facebook? We're consumers. We buy things. When you go to Onpassive, I'll give you an example. Go to Google and look up something that you want. I don't care what it is. And when you're done, be prepared. When you go to Facebook, what you looked up in Google will be in Facebook. Why? Data. They got the data of what you just did. And they sold that data, money, big money. They made a profit, and so by selling it, made a profit. And they're showing that thing that you looked at again, different varieties, and once in a while, a lot more than you think, people see it again, never put the two links together, and they buy it. Money, 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 data. That's it. They got it, they moved it, there it is. And this goes on YouTube, this goes on TikTok, this goes on Facebook, guaranteed, all, and they're kind of linked. And you say, well, I don't know if they're linked. Are you kidding me? Go look up something on Google, it'll be on Facebook. Maybe for a day. Then it kind of slides away. You don't click on it or look at it again. But every time you click on it, it regenerates. The power comes back. You're going to see it again for a while. It's everywhere online, everywhere. So what happens the day that there's a billion people walking around Onpassive, virtually walking around here online, and they go to the marketplace, and there's a list of things A to Z, books, healthcare, whatever you would normally buy. They go in and they find it and they say, I'm going to buy it here. Why? Because I love Onpassive. Another one, think about this. It's secure. So that once they walk in the gates of Onpassive and it's locked, they think everything in there is secure. Of course they're going to buy stuff there. That's what I'm saying. You're multiplying, you're leveraging your time. If you make $1,000 an hour, and then you leverage that, now you're $1,000 an hour, 24 hours, and you add something here, or you start another business within Onpassive, you double it, triple it, quadruple it. Hours don't have to change. It's the amount you make during those hours. That can happen. And what Ash was saying, prepare yourself here and then here. Be right. Be what you need to be. But if you want to move ahead, you got to fix this and this. You can't come in as I don't deserve it, I'm negative. And this isn't about being too proud and all that. People should care about themselves. You can do it. I've met people and I'm thinking, wow, this person has so much to offer. By the way, if you find somebody and you think, wow, that person's got a lot to offer, even if they don't know it, shove their ass up. Kick them in the butt and say, get up. You're no way you're going to sit there saying, I can't. I can't is a nasty, nasty word. And it cuts you to the bone. Really, never say that. Because I guarantee it, if you say you can't, you will not. It won't happen. So even let it go. Well, I can't do that. Okay, good. Well, then cut it off your list because you'll never do it. You already told yourself the answer. I can't do that. Okay, done. Move on. You say that about everything that happens. You start a sentence with, I'm not very good. I don't understand. I was never very good at this. I'm not. Who the frick are you selling to? I mean, if you went in with a resume and said, you want the job? Yeah. You think you can do it? I freaking doubt it. But I still want it. Come on. You walk in and you sell yourself. And believe what you're saying. If you say it enough and do it enough, you will be that person. I was in Welcome Back Honors class. I know. I wasn't even in the front of the class. I was in the back. Anyway, he said, we have incredible intentions. We know how valuable O-Connect is, and to have it down has been felt as much as from all of you. And that's true. I'll tell you what, we got used to it. The day we lost it, it was so funny. I got on a Zoom because we were playing whatever trivia. Can't find anything. Somebody said something really cool, and I wanted to play the applause thing. I'm looking like an idiot. I go, this doesn't have that. So yeah, you miss it. And the clarity, there's no comparison. And by the way, Ash was talking a couple months ago, like we got something even better. Who knows? And he said it again. He goes, look, leave the muddy, dirty, nasty details to us. He never asked any of us to come in here and repair, fix this nastiness, whatever it might be. We don't know what it is. We know that we weren't on course that he wanted, but he never said, hey, you guys gotta help me out. Never. Chris said, oh, can't help you, I'm going fishing. Right? So, what? I can't help you? See you, adios, you know. And that's, just do that. Do that. If things are bad, in my situation, things are bad. No joke. You find a way, you do something else. I'm not sitting back blaming a company that's not ready to be what it is. It's like complaining that the flower didn't grow out of the dirt yet. It grows out when it's time. It takes time. I don't care how much you want it. I was really waiting for, it's like planting an orange, right? Orange tree. And you go, oh, God, I was waiting for oranges. What the freak? Yo, dude, it just came to the ground. It's 3 inches high. You're not going to get oranges until it's a good sized tree. The difference is the tree that we're waiting for, we can't see it. Ask us to let you know that tree is big. It's a redwood, and it's going to happen. Don't worry. Let us finish it up. That's what's happening. Don't assume tomorrow. Don't assume December. Don't assume next year. It's craziness. They're on this full steam ahead. And whatever's going on wasn't planned yesterday. None of it was planned. Oh, I'm going to do this. He doesn't do that. Things were planned a long time. If there's a little bit of a change and they have to readjust the course, when he says it, that means it's been done. It's already been readjusted. He'll give us details when he feels like it. Some of the details I wouldn't even give. I wouldn't give all the details. I don't need to know who did what on his side. What the frick do I bought a phone. How many tech guys got in trouble because they pushed a button and it didn't do what it was supposed to? I don't know, maybe 100, 200. I don't know. Does it work now? Yeah, it's freaking great. That's all that matters. And all that matters that Ash is who we got to look up to. Everybody makes a statement that has anything to do with Onpassive. We think, wow, that's amazing. I'm reading what the comments are coming out, and I'm going, they're commenting like this, like they just won $1 million. It doesn't even concern us. Anyway, Onpassive will provide you with the most independent business solution when all is said and done. The most independent business. There's the word independent again. When it gives you independent income, you need to be independently here and here. Or you'll trip, fall, and flip over. You won't know what's going on. Because remember something, all the people that told you no and you're an idiot, you're going to be Elvis Presley, okay? They're going to want your autograph. My point is, you got to be right. You got to do the right thing. Yeah, I want to help everybody. I'll probably die broke with a smile on my face. But no, I want to help people, no doubt about it. Onpassive will provide the most independent. It will be on automatic pilot, working for you 365 days a year, around the clock. And what does that do? It gives you freedom. When you go somewhere or you want to go, hey, I'll meet you there. You don't have to go, all right, I got to be back by 2. I got to be back by this Monday because I got work. That's not independence. Independence, I'm going. When are you going? When will you be back? When I get bored. Because your business is with you and it's running. I don't remember who it was. Warren Buffett said, I think, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until the day you die. And we're going to leverage global 24/7 automated on autopilot, the business of a lifetime. And a good start is, he said a couple sentences ago, we're going to have traffic, good traffic. We're working on amazing traffic. I don't know about you, but I'm stoked. Getting more within 24 hours a day, each of us using Onpassive, leveraging. I have this, now I have this. Penny a day doubled 30 days with $5 or $6 million in a month. Many more things, listen to this, many more things are happening behind the scenes than you can imagine. I didn't say that what you can think, what you can imagine. Many more things are happening than you can even imagine. Be independent. Worry about that. Become independent. Rely on yourself to find your independence. Then, when available, let Onpassive help you. Listen, you start walking successful, believing in yourself and being successful, Onpassive is going to take care of the hard stuff. Be ready for it. You deserve it, no matter what anybody says. Achieve the independence. If you have to work for money to keep your goals going, and then your work stops, you don't have independence. Let the business run the business. You run your life. Let the business run the business. You can tweak it. You can enhance it with very little effort. But the worst thing you could do is start assuming what you think is going to happen. Oh, we're not going to be back up until next year. Listen, unless you sit down with God or something, you don't know that. Just wait and see what happens. Use some stuff that just makes sense. What is it? You can't go for ever and ever not making money. People are being paid daily. Bills are being paid daily. Not from you, not from him, but not from her, but from Mr. Mufareh. Things are moving. Trust me. And we'll find out. It'll be just like, boom, here's what we got. Oh, it'll be like Christmas and we didn't even know it was coming. Happiness is not money alone, which I've been talking about. Of course it's not. Because the guy that dies with billions of dollars and never was happy, hey, look what I got. Yeah, well, today's your last day on earth. Can't take it with you. Was there days you wish you'd have sat at a barbecue or something with your kids instead of making that mighty dollar one more time? See, he's trapped. These rich people are trapped. I mean, the phone calls, the agony, the headaches, and governments and whatever after you. I mean, it's nonstop. Now imagine having the income of a conglomerate and all you have to do is be free and watch it. Make sure you understand what you're doing. Learn your business. Not overhead, you know, nothing. My gosh, this is the ultimate prize in this world to live for. He said, this is a very important statement. He said, life is tough. Look up and get up. We are very confident about what is coming. You will be surprised. Ash doesn't say stuff like that unless he means it. You will be surprised. Life is tough. Things are bad. Get up. Get up. Dust it off. Stand tall. One thing we have God. We have life. We have friends. Listen, we play games together. We talk. We have a lot of fun. We chatted last night, and what even after trivia, we get to know each other. So, but get moving. He said he will surprise us. We are making something good for humanity together. Together, we're one drop of water, but together we are an ocean. And he said this flat out right towards the end. We cannot achieve greatness alone. And I've said this, I know Chris has said it, many people. The power of this company is the bond of the people, it's the movement itself. Ash said 2 weeks ago, what drives him, not his drive to build it, because that's him. He's got that in there. You couldn't take that away at all. But his fuel for driving this the way he is driven, his fuel is knowing that we're the wind beneath his wings. And I only talked 36 minutes. Anyway, I'm done. And I'm going to turn it over to Chris. He's ringing his fingers. He's trying to mute me. So I'm going to.
I'm trying to mute you. No, man. I'm chilling. I'm chillaxing. I'm having fun listening to you talk, listening to all the beautiful comments. It's the 4th of July, man. Happy birthday, America. One of my favorite times of the year. Christmas is my other one. And I'm just excited about all this. I mean, some of the things that Ash did touch on yesterday was about that independence thing, which I love. And he's basically saying we're really never truly independent or independence because of our situations, work, bills, things that we got to get done that we don't do. I mean, let me tell you what my independence is. Waking up every morning, praying to the God I love, and walking out my front door and realize I can do anything I want. That's what I call independence. Keeping it clean, keeping it good. I mean, this is a party holiday right now. There's so much to be celebrated for our independence in America. People are going to go out there and get crazy. They're going to have some drinks, watch things blow up in the sky. And I'm waiting for that moment when Ash Mufareh says, it's on. Fireworks are going to be going off in all your heads. People ask me, when's Oak Connect coming back on? I don't have a clue, but I know that it's coming. It's coming to be turned on soon. It's one of those things. Every single day you wake up is a blessing. I feel I've been blessed multiple times since I got an Onpassive. Every time I listen to Ash talk or say things, even though it might be not something that you wanted to hear, he had a real good message yesterday. He talked about countries that are not so independent, people that are suffering and starving. That's things that he wants to change. That's stuff that I want to change, and I know a lot of you want to change that. Listen, I live in the greatest country in the world, and I know there's a lot of other countries that are saying the same thing, and that's a good thing. If we can all keep saying that I live in the greatest country in the world, that right there makes us all better too. I don't believe any country's bigger, better, blah, whatever, but I love America, and I'm celebrating it for the next couple days. I have fun with it, but I'm also celebrating Onpassive every single day. Onpassive is really going to light up my fireworks, and I'm waiting for that patiently, but I know it's coming. It's one thing that I can fall back on every day. No matter what happens on my daily basis, there's something better coming my way. And it's told to us by Ash many times. I don't think he says it just to say it. He says it because he means it. Like I said, yeah, you darn right, I'm going fishing. Ash, you got this, brother. Call me if you need me. But man, I got to get away and have a little fun. A lot of people can't do that. And I'm not bragging by any means or saying, wow. It's just something that I worked for my whole life. And I remember saying when I retire, I'm going to go out every night, have fun. And really, that's not so. I don't really do that. I've changed as I get older. Do I like having fun? Oh, yeah, I love having fun. I really do. But Onpassive is going to bring me the fun that I really want, to be honest with you. And it just not, listen, you can love money, but money will never love you, period. You could do great things with money, and you could do bad things with money. I'm hoping and praying that all founder realize that when you do get that money, think about it. Ash has been trying to prepare us for a long time for this. And I don't know any CEO that would ever say the kind of stuff he says. And that's what I love about him. He's open-minded, transparent. He tells us things that he can say, and there's things that he can't say. I respect that. Do you tell everyone in your anything personal or tough in your family? Do you go out and tell everyone about it? No, you don't. Why? Because you don't want them to know. Certain things we're not supposed to know. But I got faith in him that he's just going to keep pushing forward and doing this, getting it done the right way. And that's not insulting anyone. When you make changes in a company or people get moved, we're not trying to insult anybody. But Ash did tell us about there are changes coming. What those changes are, I don't know. But I got faith that they're the right changes. Things slipped away. He grabbed onto it. He realized what was happening. And now things got to be changed. Every business and company operates that way. If something's not working, we got to make a change. All right. If you're getting bad parts from a vendor constantly, guess what? Something's got to change. It's your product. It's his name. Everything that he does for Onpassive is his name and his reputation. You know, us guys that were loudspeakers here, I don't have a reputation. I retired. Marty doesn't have a reputation. It's one of those things where people will say to me, Chris, do you realize if this doesn't work, what you're going to look like? Yeah, but see, that's the difference between me and you. I know it's going to work. I've already seen it work. I understand how it works. And it took me a while to say, man, this really is too good to be true. But when I saw it happen on my own eyes, I was blown away by it. And the thing is, I wish I had a camera in everyone's face the day this goes viral because I want to see the big smiles. It's here. And like we said, it's not going to be instant, gratification the day one. But I think you'll see something that's going to give you a little happiness. And knowing that it keeps growing, it doesn't stop. Okay, Chris, I gave you 100 people. I'm done doing it for you. No, that's not what Ash Mufareh says. Around the clock, 365 days a year, campaigns, marketing, you. Like Marty said, go out and do a little bit on your own. You don't have to. Yeah, I would rather go fishing myself. But guess what? I meet people on the lake every day. I could talk to them. Hey, man, what's that ad say? Oh, that's Onpassive. You never heard about it? Tell you what, let's go fishing and we'll talk about it. I mean, it's that simple. But I love doing things that I love to do, which I didn't do for years because of my job. I'm starting to enjoy some of those things right now. And Ash Mufareh has taught me that sometimes things take a little longer than we want. God's timing, I always say. When do you think we'll go viral? I don't know, and I don't care, but I know it's coming. One of the questions in here. When we go viral, I'm hoping all those questions stop. Every single day I get questions. That's okay. I'm used to it. But this is real. It's not anything bad that the other people say. Everyone's got someone bad talking about someone. That's just normal, I guess. But the most important thing you know is Ash is strong enough to overcome any negativity in his life, and he keeps pushing forward. And another thing that I love about him, when I call him my best friend and my brother, he is. He is, because he's doing something not for himself, not just for me. He's doing it for everyone. And those people are hard to come by these days. Let him go through what he's got to go through. Let him take a lot of pounding and people knocking him down and not understanding what he's trying to do. Because what did I say yesterday? Just wait. Just wait. Because those same people, including founders, that, oh, this ain't never going to go. When it goes, it'll shut your mouth, be honest with you. And then what are you going to say? Stay positive. It's going to go. I don't know when it's going to go, but it's going to go. And when it does, everyone that says, oh, this is fake, man, I like to see the looks in their faces. Holy cow. Holy cow. Look at Chris. Look at Marty. Look at these founders. But we'll still have someone say it's not real. And boy, am I going to show them it's real. Through giving, helping, loving, as much as I can. And that's what it's all about. So I do want to wish real quick, we got a couple of birthdays today. Number one, America. Happy birthday, America. Patricia Jordan Stout, happy birthday. Stephen Watson, happy birthday. I think there's Joey in here. His brother is from Stephen. I saw on the chat, happy birthday. Amado Palapatak, happy birthday. And someone that went home, you probably all remember him. I like Stephen saying birthdays in heaven. Colin O'Brien and SR. Colin O'Brien, we miss you. I know you're looking down on us watching this go. That's one of the biggest things people say, well, these people didn't get to experience, passive even long. They want to blame Ash Mufareh that people die, which I'm like, hey, people die every day. But I got to tell you what, they are watching. We have their blessings because they knew how good this was. And they stayed all the way into the end of their life. Certain situations or circumstances, we get sick. People get sick. People that want to blame Ash Mufareh because they got sick or anything else is just ridiculous. I don't trust anyone that runs for something, because as soon as they get that position, they forget all about you. Ash Mufareh will never forget about you. He's stated that many, many times. I put my faith, number one, in God, and I put my faith in Ash Mufareh because I know he's doing the right thing. If it was just about the money, if it was just about pushing things, he's done it the right way. Is it fast? It was fast. And then it slowed down because he said, man, there's a curve in the road. I got to be able to straighten that out. And that's exactly what he's doing. All right. But you know what? In America, it's a big holiday. Go enjoy it. He isn't going to enjoy it. I guarantee he's going to be working around the clock again. I hope he gets a little bit of time to enjoy it. But remember that. We're just living our lives right now. It's what he told us to do. Let it happen. I got this. All right, Marty DeGarmo. And I'm praying for all those people going through that big storm right now. Barrel, whatever it's called. Keep the faith. Keep yourself protected. All right. Back to you, Mr. DeGarmo. I'm ready to get this holiday going, man.
All right. Chris, thank you. Great job as always. And for people in the U.S., happy 4th. Enjoy yourself with the family. Be safe. Thank you, everybody, for being here and listening to us. I always pray that I have the wisdom to say the right things, because I really care about what we're in and what I believe it's going to do for everybody involved, and even people that aren't involved yet. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, see you all and have a great day.